Infamous Beats.
Bitch.
What's up YouTube? Infamous Beats here. In this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to whip up a quick trap beat starting from scratch. In the description, I will be uploading the zip loop package. You extract it to your desktop and then you click on the project that's in there. You're gonna open it up and you're gonna see all the patterns already and everything. So we opened up a new project in FL Studio. This is FL Studio 10. These are all the patterns that are in the actual zip loop. I've already pre-imported them so that it's actually easier and it's quicker as well. So the first thing you want to do is actually setting the tempo to 140 because that's the most common tempo for the Dirty South trap, especially the Lex Luger style trap tracks. I'm gonna set 16 bar patterns because it's better. For me, it gives more variety to the beat, as I said already. So let's start with some strings. All right, so this is the first string pattern. I'm gonna go to the piano roll, and usually with trap beats, you play around. Let's see, E. Let's see how this sounds. Let me come up with a quick pattern for the melody. E. Alright, so this one is the first, and then we're gonna go select. We're gonna select the whole thing, and to copy, you just press Shift, and then you click on the notes and you drag them. So this way you can copy the whole thing. Okay, so let's switch it up a little bit. Alright, now let's do this shit again. Okay. For this beat, I'm using only sound fonts. So no Nexus presets, no nothing, so it's easier actually for you to follow as well. And I have a keyboard, a MIDI keyboard, but I'm not gonna use that either. I'm just using a mouse, so pretty much everybody can relate to this tutorial, and everybody can follow along and get the basic techniques and everything, so they can actually improve on the producing and, you know, get started and do some tracks and so on. All right, so we got the basic pattern here. It's like a quick melody with the strings. Actually, let's drag this out a little longer so that it sounds alright. Alright, so now let's go to the snares, which are gonna be every 4. There's the snares, and the snares also help you keep track of time, so it's easier. All right, so now we can go with some low brass patterns that are gonna be like some hits. So from E5, which is the same, you just put E5. So you just go like this. This is what it looks like. Down there, so this is gonna be like the horns in the background there. Along with that, we can do some orchestra hits right here. Let's start once again from E5, and we just go. let's do like now let's go for some high brass pattern, which is gonna fill out the melody as well. See, the root note is always pretty much the same, so you just go like this. And then we can go to here. Okay, so we get that. And there we go. Shift select to copy all the notes. Let's switch it up. Now let's switch it up a little bit. So we're just gonna go like this. So let's take this up a little bit. All right. So pretty much the melody is starting to form a little bit. Now we can put some tubular bells, which are always nice, and usually they feel pretty good in a dirty south trap beat. So. So as you can see, now the volume is starting to fill up too much, and the mix is starting to sound a little bit muddy, but it's okay. This is all just the regular patterns, and then I'm gonna EQ everything, and then I'm gonna mix everything, and so it sounds cleaner and brighter and everything. So right now I'm just pretty much laying down all the patterns, which is the first step to do, and then you go on and you figure everything out as you go along. This is just the basic melody pattern, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the drum loops. So we can actually pretty much just leave on only the main string pattern, which kind of gives you the melody, and then we can work on the kicks. Turn the strings down a little bit because I cannot really hear it that much. Alright. So that's the kick pattern. And to put the 808 in now, pretty much all you do is just copy, edit, copy, paste. And now with the 808, you're gonna make sure that it looks like this. So the attack is slightly forward, and you have the hold to maximum, and you take the decay and the release to the minimum, so that when the note stops playing, the sound ends immediately, so it doesn't drag on too much and it doesn't modulate. and so it doesn't overlap. And also you're gonna make sure that you have it on set to cut itself, because again, otherwise it's gonna overlap and modulate and sound weird, and you don't want that. Now let's go to the piano roll. As you see, it's on C5. Let's hear what this sounds like. Since I copied the 808 pattern from the kick pattern, you're gonna be sure that the notes coincide, so you get the proper thump from the kick along with the bass, and the kick sits in the bass properly. So now you can play around with the notes and get that Lex Luger effect with the last note usually going up. So you're gonna go like, maybe to switch it up later, we can change the notes up a bit, but for now it's okay like this. Make sure that this is on, so that it actually repeats the patterns that are shorter than 16 bars, and it loops them, and it plays along with everything else. So now that we have this done, we can go on to, first let's hear what it sounds like actually with everything. Alright, so it's pretty nice. So basic, but it sounds nice, you know, so it's okay. So now let's go to one of the most important parts after the 808 and the kick in a trap beat. Is pretty much just the 808 slapping, the kick making it sitting nicely in the 808 so that it actually thumps a lot, and then pretty much just the hi-hats and the hi-hat pattern that keeps everything new and fresh, and it keeps always switching up and slowing down and then going faster again. And so let's just lay out a basic hi-hat pattern. So let's just start like this, and now we are gonna go to the piano roll, gonna shrink down the notes so that you actually, all right. All right, so there it is right there. So here you're gonna go like this, and then you're gonna chop it up. So to chop it up, you just press with the time multiplier, you press Alt U, and you can then, by sliding this knob, you can see. All right, so like this sounds nice. Actually, let me double this shit up. Let me go like this, and I'm gonna copy this. let's go like, let's do the classic Lex Luger style pattern. Alt U, okay. And let's make it slow down a little bit, so go to 1/6 of a step. Maybe copy the single note. Alright. So you get that effect from fast, and then it kind of like slows down and then it starts again. Actually, let me also do this. All right. So let me quickly multiply this a lot, even more, as much. There we go. All right, that's what you get. So this is the hi-hat with everything. So let's play everything now from the start. All right, now let's move on to the pizzies. Right, E5. See, the root note is always the same pretty much. So you just go like E5, E5. Then we switch it up a little bit. All right, let's take out some stuff because it's alright. Copy this with Shift Select. Here. Alright. Select everything, copy everything again. Let's change it up a little bit. And here to here. And then all right. This is too low, so I'm gonna shift it up 2 octaves, and you just press Ctrl up, the up arrow, Ctrl up. That's better. Alright, I'm gonna leave it like this, and then you can switch it up and take it up another octave, but like this is okay still. This is, let's go now to the trap whistle to do like a kind of like a hook pattern. Okay. obviously this is wrong. Take it here. Okay. So there's the whistle for the hook as well. Now let's hear what it sounds like with everything playing. All right, let's go with the chant now. This is a nice chant. Switch this shit up a little bit. The chant is done. We can go with the ride, with the crash. There it is. We can go with, let's go fill each 8. And then we can switch it up. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. So now let's, as far as the main pattern goes, so now we can go to the mixing, a little bit like pre-mixing. I'm gonna do another tutorial, especially on EQing and mixing and whatever, but so I'm gonna just quickly show you how to actually mix this a little bit so that it doesn't sound too crowded and overlapped and shit.